I'll get you banned.
Be fucking careful.
He's gonna whoop your ass. Pretty overdone color. The anime rap has to go.
This kid. Alright guys, today we're going to be rating our followers' cars, and I think the producer has a little twist.
Yeah, so the way it's going to work, both of you guys are going to write down your rating, explain why, and then I'm going to rate it too. Whoever gets closer to my rating gets a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the round gets to take the other person's phone and post whatever they want on Instagram or TikTok.
Outrageous. I hope if I win, you're
I'll get you banned.
you'll give me banned? No, you can't do that.
As the producer, you can get a ban. Car number one is this Nissan Silvia S14 from Instagram user Chris Does Things. It is 1JZ swapped with a turbo and has an angle kit and some nice wheels on it that he uses for drifting.
I said 9 out of 10. I don't know. It's a cool drift build, especially just because it's 1JZ swap. It looks pretty sick too. Wide body kit, angle kit.
8.3. I have seen it in person, and it's not like it's a drift car. It's not supposed to like be completely like spotless.
Bro, just say it's a little clapped.
It's a little clapped. It's a little clapped. Just a little bit. It's a clean car though.
I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.
All right.
Because it's an S14. I mean, come on. The car's worth like 5 grand, but you see them sold for like 20 grand. And personally, I'm a little envious because I want one, but I don't want to pay 20 grand for a clapped out Nissan. So 6.5, 0.1 goes to Dayton. So next up is Dayton's own vehicle, Mustang 5.0. It's like a 2002 or something. It is mostly stock. It has a Roush intake. I think like X pipes. It sounds horrible.
Full exhaust.
A full exhaust. Sorry, my bad. And it has like 200,000 miles on it.
70K.
All right, go ahead.
Be fucking careful.
I'm gonna go like this for my own personal safety.
I don't think this is how I think of it, but this is how I know G's gonna think of it. It's absolute 10 out of 5. This thing is beautiful. And just power. Just straight power. Dude, that gray with the black, just a good color combo. And then, it's just a beautiful car. It's a Mustang. Come on.
I'm gonna be honest. I said 4 out of 10.
This is coming from a kid that drives a Golf.
Mustang GTs, great cars. S550, great generation. His is actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the gray. It's a pretty overdone color in my opinion.
I just angry wrapped right now.
Good boy.
All right. And I gave it a 4.99 out of 10. The reason I gave it that, Mustangs are cool, don't get me wrong. It's just they're kind of everywhere. And they're perfect if you want something that's like around 400 horsepower, but don't want to spend like a ton of money. It's just most people buy them, they don't mod them, they just kind of just drive them normally.
What about after the wrap? Can we do this after the wrap too?
6.5. All right, this is from Instagram user RC4 Hawk. It is a new Bronco Sport, pretty much stock, but it is a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbo.
Oh God.
Yeah, I've driven one of these.
Me too.
They're not fast. Turbo sounds good though.
I said 3.5 because I've driven one of these. It kind of sucks to drive. They don't look good. They're not very fast. Super small engine. They're slow. I said a 0.5 though because it's at least a decent spec. And, black accents is kind of cool.
3 out of 10. I wouldn't say it's a car enthusiast car. It's pretty ugly. Pretty slow. Doesn't take corners well. It's not meant for a car guy.
I gave it a 0.001 out of 10. So Dayton won that one. I gave it a 0.001 out of 10 because it's pretty much Ford's version of the Jeep, and I hate Jeeps. So
you have a Jeep.
No, my mom does.
That he daily for like a year.
Yeah, like 4 months, but still. Next car. Are you ready?
Yep.
I could be wrong on the model of this, but this is a Datsun 510 truck that has been fully restored with a Nissan SR20 motor.
Seems sexy as
Low key, that's kind of fire.
Before I was a car guy, I was a truck guy. This thing's and it's manual.
Was the body just always like this, or did he like fully restore the body?
Fully restored the body.
Woo.
You're such a little slut.
What? Did you do the same one?
No, you did the same things you did last time. You just went 0.5 up from my answer.
Where's your board?
Hey, 6.5 out of 10 is what I gave that. It's a clean ass build, but again, it's not for everybody. It's a truck at the end of the day. It's a clean build though.
I said 7 out of 10. I think it's a pretty sweet truck. I'm not the biggest fan of mini trucks, but the fact they fully restored it, fully built the engine swapped the SR20, I think it's a pretty sick build, honestly.
Are you just going 0.5 above him each time?
No, I'm not. I swear.
Okay.
I swear I'm not.
Third time in a row.
Okay. It's
Third time is crazy.
I gave it a 9 out of 10. But a lot of people, when they buy these trucks like this, it's usually a Tacoma and they slam it to the ground and it looks like shit. This one's actually built right, in my opinion. It actually has a motor swap that makes sense in it. It's not just like what everyone else does, which is just an LS swap. He actually swapped in a cool motor, the SR20 DET. It's probably one of my favorite. The only thing that comes close to that is a good old RB26. But yeah, he crushed it. I mean,
Just put it in. Holy shit.
SR20, shout out Xavier Wolf.
Oh my god. If you keep riding celebrities, there'll never be one.
Next up is B Temple on Instagram. It's his RX8. That's a yellow with a gray bumper. And from what I understand, it's mostly stock. What do you
I
give?
said 5 out of 10 because an RX8 is a pretty cool car. It's got the rotary. Rotary's pretty sweet. He two-steps it. It shoots pretty fat flames, but I mean, the big wings gotta go. The mismatched colors in the front end, just not it, in my opinion. But
Oh, we actually have an update. It looks like he crashed the car recently, so maybe be a little less harsh on your. Okay, well, you already got a 5.
Good thing you crashed it.
4 out of 10. All right, Newton gave it.
Two-tone RX8. Not only is it two-tone, but all the paint shit. Like, it's not like good paint. I don't know. I feel like if we're gonna get, why would you get an RX8? Just get an RX7.
I gave it a 6.9 out of 10. The RX8, I think, is slept on. You know, it is the worst rotary engine, but I mean, they're dirt cheap. And if you take care of them, they're somewhat reliable. Shout out Doug DeMero. This is a Nissan 350Z convertible that this person just picked up as his first drift car.
I like Z's. I'm just mad it's a convertible.
I low-key don't like Z's.
You don't like Z's?
I said 3 out of 10. I low-key don't like 350Zs, especially the convertibles. It's bone stock. I mean, I see the potential.
I'm a fan of Z's. I would get a Z. They're just old.
5 out of 10. Interesting. Okay. So 350Zs are the perfect drift car. Almost 50-50 weight distribution. Now, it's convertible, so it's probably lighter. So it's not probably 50-50 anymore. So I would have given it a 6 out of 10 for a stock one. But because of that, I gave it a 4 out of 10. Which brings us to our first tiebreaker. I have 2 trivia questions. One is sports car related. One is just regular daily driver related. Nate's in the lead. So Dayton, you pick first.
How far is he in the lead?
By 1 point. So do you want the sports car question or the regular car question?
Regular.
Regular? Okay.
Actually, sports cars. Make it interesting.
Sports car? Okay. This vehicle in 2023, a report was done considering this model of car as the top selling sports car of all time.
Miata.
Right. Okay. So he's got it right. So now you got to get this one right. And if you don't get it right, he gets the point.
Okay.
So we just did top selling sports car of all time. 2024 study came out that this is the top selling vehicle period of all time.
Ford F-150.
And Dayton gets the point. The top selling car.
What was it?
Top selling car of all time is the Toyota Corolla.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right, next up, we have a user on Instagram, eMonty on Instagram, submitted both of his cars. The first car is a 1995 Nissan 180 SX, and the other car is a 1992 Nissan Skyline R32 GTST, so the 4-door model.
First one was gonna clap.
I think you're gonna clap.
So for 180,
Yep.
I put 6 out of 10. And then for the R32, I put 7.5 out of 10. The R32 is super clean, even though it's a 4-door, which is kind of, it makes it a little more undesirable, but still a clean ass car.
I said for the Skyline, I said 7 out of 10. And the 180 SX, I said 9 out of 10. I know this guy. He's super chill. The Skyline, I love R32s, but I'm not the biggest fan of the GTST, especially the 4-door ones. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the choice of wheels. The 180 SX imported, so it's not just a regular 240 SX. It's right-hand drive. It's got super clean paint.
I gave them both 7 out of 10, 1 point each. I gave it 7 out of 10 because 180 SX is super slept on. I think that's the only cheap way to get an S chassis or style like that. And then the GTR, I mean, it's pretty much the same car, just with an extra door. And you know, they say 4 doors more.
That's crazy.
Friends in your car.
Whores in your car.
Sure.
I love
Friend.
I love my girlfriend. So that's why I got a coupe, babe.
This next one, you guys are gonna love.
Oh no.
This next car is from ZZ Derek on Instagram. It is a Lexus LS430 with some great some great stickers on it. Like just perfect. I think it's beautiful.
It's tough. The sticker would look really good on top of midnight purple. Hitman's actually nice though.
I said 2 out of 10.
Okay.
I don't like VIP builds. The anime wrap has to go. I hate anime. Don't really like VIP builds that much, and especially the Lexus LS chassis. I'm not a big fan.
I give it a 4.5. Again, this is not my type of car. I personally would never drive anything like this, and I gave it that extra 0.5 because anime is tough. So, yeah.
Okay. Before I reveal my answer, I'm gonna give you my opinion on the car. Personally, I love VIP cars. I own a VIP car. My VIP car is like an 11 out of 10. Easy. If you see that wheel that's behind them right there, that's my spare one. $1,500 a wheel.
That's
all right.
Cracked one. That's the cracked one. That's not the spare one.
$1,500 wheel, just saying. So with that saying,
Speak about Merch so G can afford to fix his wheel. He has an actual spare on. It looks like shit.
So with that being said, do you guys think I rated this one higher or lower?
Higher.
Okay, so to continue, I love VIP cars. So why would you slap a giant anime sticker on a clean VIP car? And that killed it for me. It would have been a 7 out of 10 easy. And I love you, Derek. I know Derek in person, but you killed it with that anime sticker, man. Come on. 3 out of 10. So point goes to Nate.
Let's go.
What do you mean? How?
You're 0.5.
I'm 4.
Yo, this kid.
Sick of your Nate.
This next one is from Race Car Girl spelled weird on Instagram, and wanted to be edgy, so she only sent pictures of like moody pictures of the car. But it is
edgy. So edgy.
It's so opium. See?
It's so opium.
It's an older Honda Accord with the pop-ups.
All right, I actually like these. These are kind of tough, and if they're fast, it's even hotter. What's done to it?
Inky wheels, and that's it, pretty much. I think it has an exhaust.
I said 5 out of 10. I like older Honda Accords, especially with the pop-ups. They're not that fast, in my opinion. I can't really see the car that well in the pictures. Lowered a bit, had some power going to it. I probably like it way more. It's got potential.
I gave it a 7 out of 10. I really like these cars. These cars are tough. They're sick. Just a vibe.
I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.
Yes.
Because I agree with Dayton. I think these cars do look really good. Sure, Nate was right. They're super slow, but they come in manual. And for a fun manual car, the only car that really beats it is like getting like an old NA Miata. I mean, there isn't really anything else you can get that's fun, cheap, and looks good for around that price range. So point to Dayton. Next car is from Jay Monty on Instagram. It is an R35 GTR with a custom paint job and a whole bunch of other mods, air suspension, the works, nice wheels. And what really makes this car special is that paint you see on it was actually original spray paint artwork that he did himself to the car.
This thing's clean. I've seen the guy. Isn't the guy built? He's big.
I'm gonna leave that in and he's gonna whoop your ass. Okay, yeah, there we go, sure.
What are you, yo, I was saying fat. That fool's like, yo. I give it a 9.6 out of 10.
This kid. I did a 9.5 out of 10.
That paint job's dope as fuck, and then also it's on bags. I personally love bags, but I'm too broke to get them. Those things are so sexy. I don't know how to put it.
I said 9.5 because the build itself is super sick, even without the paint. Add in the paint, it's absolutely incredible. He did an incredible job doing it himself by hand. Didn't mess up a single spot. I think it's absolutely gorgeous car, incredible build.
I agree with both of you guys. You know, you see a lot of R35s here in California. It's like the supercar to get, even though it's a Nissan. People talk crap about it. But I mean, it's faster than a Lambo, all-wheel drive, dual clutch. It's great. And he did something with this car that a lot of people are not ballsy enough to do, and that's to actually personalize it to your liking. A lot of people love this car. Some people don't like it because of the paint job, and his decision was, screw that, I'm gonna do it myself, and I have a lot of respect for that. So, Dayton, you're gonna f***ing crush out when you see this. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. And that's 1 more point to Nate.
Let's go.
Whoever gets the next one wins.
I'm scared.
This next one, I promise you, I'm gonna be honest.
Were you being a liar this whole time? Just like my ex?
It'll.
Fucking trauma dump. All right.
I'm not gonna dive into that. But once you see the car, you'll understand why I had to clarify that I'm going to be completely honest.
Oh no.
So next up is this 1995 Mercedes-Benz wagon with multiple modifications, including intake, MagnaFlow exhaust, Bilstein coilovers lowered to about 2-inch clearance with some very nice VIP modular wheels. On top of that, it has full 5% tint all the way around. And yeah, I like this car a lot. I don't know who owns it.
This is a very clean car, and no matter how much shit I talk on it, it's clean.
Thank you.
I actually do love this car, but there is room for improvement. If you want to get like a really nice wrap on it, it would look great. I feel like some like near tint would make it look even better.
I'm changing my score.
You know what's up?
Nate? I hate VIP cars. Ugh.
No, actually, I said 10 out of 10, honestly. 'Cause
This guy. You want to hear? I'll pull my pants down right now. Come here.
I like old Benzes. Not my favorite wagon, but I still like old Benzes. It's slam. It's got some pretty nice looking wheels on it. Paint's in great condition.
So, if you guys haven't caught on so far, audience, this is my car. Original paint. So, there is some issues with the paint, but it still looks pretty damn good for original black paint. But the car's old, 250,000 miles on it, has some weird transmission issues here and there. So, I gave it, I think, a very humble 7.85 out of 10, which gives the point. Let's go, baby! Which gives the point to Dayton, and he is our winner. Give me that phone,
Okay. So, in light of Nate being recently broken up with his girlfriend, I thought we were gonna find some new options for him. In light of that, I'm gonna write a little letter to his Instagram story, letting people know that he's available for men. Also, I'm hoping he can come out. He's been in the closet for a while now, and I'll just let you know you're strong, buddy. Okay, you're strong. So this is what I posted on Nate's story. I'm so done with women. I'm so for real. Just letting it be known I'm pansexual and proud. Aww. Alright guys, if you guys do like videos like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe, drop a comment, let us know what you guys want to see next. And if you want to see your car submitted, just DM it to us on Instagram. We're going to keep this going as long as you guys like it. And yeah, see y'all boys later. Let's get it.